You know, dog in the drink. I mean, no dog on good pound. Good morning. Fifi Robinson, good morning. Teresa Hawkins, good morning. Miss Vaughn, good morning. Mhm. Deanna Williams. Okay. Shooter rider. Shooter rider. You're a shooter and you're a rider. Yeah, later. Brandon Fraser. I got lost over here. Wait a minute. Danielle Thomas. Brandy Fraser. Ella Washington. Ella. Miss Ella. Miss Ella. You seen them chilling out there? Tia Monique. No, you did put hairs on the back of that, so you trying to let everybody know you married now. Sean Young. I'm married now. I'm married now. That daddy rolled right on by. Come on. Something else in the back in them days, didn't it? Gladys Evans, Kimmy Miller, Diane Henderson Russell, Miss Maxwell. Okay. I remember from yesterday, you thought I was talking about you when we were talking about the African man. Because y'all had the same, well, yeah, y'all had the same last name, or was his first name like your name, but I knew it was. Well, I did, Sean Young. Calling them both names. Good morning. I have been thinking about you. Have been missing you. But I've been coming on here every morning now. I know for at least a month. Good morning, Miss Tammy A.G., Keisha Moore, Kenny Marcus, Diane Anderson, Mary Atkins. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. And I wanted to give a special shout out. I remember I wrote this lady name down. Well, it'd be two people on that picture, so I honestly don't know if it's a man or a woman. It's been a minute, honey. I'm lost in the sauce. But that's all right. You'll catch up. You gonna catch up. Sometimes we all be lost in the sauce. But we're gonna catch up. We're gonna talk for a little minute and then we're gonna read our daily bread and then we're gonna start our day. That's what's been going on right here. How's my son? Miss Ruth is very, I ain't even gonna say shocking or alarming that you asked because we did not have a good night last night. It's yeah. So in all honesty, um he's really not doing too well. And I thought he had passed the part of feeling guilty, but he haven't. And I think that's probably weigh on him more. The only thing that we talked about last night that was new to me from coming from him was the fact that in the beginning he said he had started getting mad at his dad. Um, and I told him, don't be mad at your daddy or whatever. He wanted to be a good dad. I hate y'all didn't spend a lot of time with each other, but it's still not your fault. He think because the night that we got to arguing, Lonzo was supposed to be dropped off at the house when I was in there making him put down the pudding and the baked beans and stuff. But his dad ended up dropping him back off at his auntie house. And that's what started the argument between me and Lonzo. But this not so he feel like if he would have stayed at the house or didn't go laser tag shooting with his dad or whatever, he feel like that we wouldn't never got to arguing and it wouldn't have never happened. But I told him he can't carry that load. And he didn't do anything. He's a child. He didn't make nobody pull out no gun. He didn't make nobody shoot the gun. He didn't do none of that. But it's weighing on him now. And then, like I told you at first, he did tell me, which I didn't know this, that in the beginning he was having mixed motions where he would go in and out of being mad with his dad and being here with me every day watching me suffer. It was making him mad. But I told him I do understand because he was like, well, what me talking about it, whatever, what this gonna help? It ain't gonna change my feelings and it ain't gonna change what's going on. But I told him that it'll help us deal with what's going on and I can know what's going on. Rose Lewis, and I can't see it. Oh, but you're a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. But so we had got in our little feelings and emotions last night, and so but we gonna be all right. But so that's why I told y'all I don't think no counselor is gonna get too much out of him. He probably gonna end up having to open up a little bit at a time with just me and him or whatever, because I can ask him certain questions to get a reaction or see his reaction, or I could talk about certain things because I was me and him, I was there. So, and then like my auntie and my grandma and them, they can't really tell him nothing about his dad, because remember he had just got home from doing 14 years in prison. So, and he was on home 7 months. So, he asked me for, about little questions or how his dad was or this or that. So I have to try to, what you call it, keep his dad alive or keep him on that, I don't know, straight side with his dad or something. I don't know, but he going back out. And so I also did tell him too about trying to cover up them feelings and trying to smoke or whatever you want to do. It ain't gonna help none because the problem's still gonna be there. It's gonna be worse because you done suppressed it and you didn't deal with it. So we talked about everything, and I just can only imagine, cause he ain't a 14-year-old child. You got your dad over here that you love and been waiting on for 14 years. And then he come home and something like that happened. He shoot your mama in the face. Your mama was almost killed. Then you got your mama over here that you got to look at her every day. You got to watch her. You worry about her. And as long as I don't say he done started not, he don't like men no more. He don't like men. I said, I thought I was the one that's supposed to not like men, with the situation and stuff like that. It was meant for me to it was not only was it meant to take me under, but it was also meant to make me bitter and angry at men again. But Lonzo up and down and he really ain't doing he ain't doing too good. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm ready to go. But y'all pray for him. All jokes aside, y'all pray for my son because he in a limbo, and he did say that this situation made him grow up faster. He don't feel like a child no more. So we had that last night going on. going through. Only God. Good morning, my beautiful daughter. I remember when he wanted to become invisible. Yep. And I got them pictures with his glasses on. He called the invisible glasses. And who said that? Yep, Fifi Robinson. And I knew it had to be an old time. And I saw them pictures the other day. I couldn't even post them because I knew what they meant. I knew at that time he wanted to be invisible. He used to put these glasses on and think he was invisible. Because he just didn't want to be here, I guess, He wanted to escape. But yes, I do have some of those invisible man glasses too. And he, it kind of made my heart heavy, because he's on the 14. But God gonna give us the strength, and I just want him to come out on top. I don't want him to let this situation detour him or turn around for his bad, being upset or hating somebody, letting all this stuff build up in him till he release in a negative way. I don't want that. So we got to do something. Me and him gonna have to have more sit down and talk about the real issue and what's going on. Good morning, Miss Lady. Thanking God for another day. You better. Because somebody didn't wake up this morning going through on the God. Miss Sheila Hooks is going through. Y'all pray for her. I don't know if she was saying praying for Lonzo or her, but y'all pray for her. And good morning, beautiful butterfly. Good morning, praying for you, praying all is well. I'm praying for your son. Hello there, beautiful. I tell you, I watched you from the hospital until now. Your faith and love is godly. Okay. And yeah, Miss Lisa, I'm trying to show love through it all. And then that puts me in the limbo because I have to be here for my son. I have to talk to my son about certain things. I have to listen to my son about certain things, as opposed to what Ebony don't want to talk about that. Ebony don't want to listen to that. Ebony want to act like that never happened. But Ebony can't do that long as she got Lonzo going through. So Ebony got to help pull her son through and put Ebony back to the side or sit down for a minute or something. But it's not about me at this point. It's about my son, and he's not doing too good now. And thank you. My strength is impeccable. It only comes from above, baby. Only comes from above. Because the fleshly Ebony, yeah, y'all can only imagine. Only imagine. And that's why I made sure I said imagine. Because it ain't even nothing that y'all ever think that y'all could even be going through, let alone trying to deal with in a positive way. And I just tell him to just try to look at all the positive. Don't look at the negative or look at the bad issues, because then that's going to change your thought process and everything and how you handle it. Just continue praying for the Rosa Lewis, he's going to have them days. My family was mad at the person who shot me. I know exactly how he's feeling. Yeah, I do too, but he's still trying to hold in, trying to be a big guy, trying to be a man. But that's not his place to be a man. Now, yeah, so is there anything that y'all want to talk about this morning, since we on the touchy-feely subjects? Anything that y'all got going on? Any special prayer requests? Anybody in the family we need to put on the altar besides ourselves? I'm listening. Because sometimes when we hit on certain subjects, it be a lot of comments. I'm listening. Okay. Mm. Um, what's your name, man? Jonetta is Jane. All right, then from Detroit, Michigan this morning. Is it still cold up there? God gon' fix it. You want to talk about your grandchildren, Miss Karen? What them children did? I can hear it in your voice that your heart is heavy, but you're doing the best you can, and just keep um that bread. It's April. So we're gonna go to April because I want to get out of there. And yes, my heart is heavy. But the only one gonna lighten it up is him above. Yeah, I'm caught in I'm in the limbo and I'm in the middle of a catch-22. So it's like today is April 4th. And we're gonna go back to April 3rd because y'all know we be a day behind. But ask for a small prayer for my family. We lost my dad unexpectedly on last Saturday. Miss Letitia Smith, y'all, she lost her dad. Could y'all please pray for her family? Yes, it is still cold here in Michigan. Like the song said, Lord, I need thee. Oh, yeah, I definitely do. You know, it's hard. It's hard. But we're going to get out of there. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. So, April the 3rd, the reading going to come from 2 Corinthians 12 and 9. Finding strength in God. But it says, first at the top, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. So I will boast all the more, mean boast. I ain't gonna say it mean brag, but I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna confess it more all about my weaknesses, so I can continue to gain strength from Christ and the power that rests on me. That's 2 Corinthians 12 and 9. They can let Regina on. Hey, Kid Jay, pray for your auntie and your nephew. We are not okay. Finding strength in God. I'm gonna put this there so y'all can see. Y'all know this book right here, small. Boast in the Lord is right, Miss Karen. Okay. Soccer player Christian Pullis faced several injuries that influenced his career. After learning he wouldn't be in the starting lineup of the Champions League game, he was disappointed. But he described how God had revealed himself to him. As always, I reach out to God. Hold on. Because that's in parentheses, but I'm going to underline it because as always, I have to reach out to God and not being funny. But man can't help me in my situation. And man can't help me here in my situation. Sort it out. Bring it all together. Full circle. And that's what I'm trusting and believing him to do. We just going through emotion, but we gonna make it through. And he gives me strength. He said, I feel like I always have someone who's with me. I don't know how I would do any of this without that feeling. I'm going to underline it because he said, I feel like I always have someone who's with me, and that's my Father. I don't know how I would do any of this without that feeling that he's right there with me. Publius, you ultimately made a impact when he was substituted later in the game. He initiated a clever play that led to the game-winning shot and secured their spot in the championship. These experiences taught him a valuable lesson. We can always view our weaknesses as opportunities for God to reveal his immeasurable power. We can always view these experiences. Taught him a valuable lesson. We can always view our weaknesses as opportunities for God to reveal his immeasurable power. So in times of weakness, we can always view our weaknesses as opportunities for God to reveal his power when we call out to him, when we feel like we can't go no more, when we feel like we done all we can do. We can always still call on him for his power, for him to step in, for him to handle the situation. The world teaches us to rely on our own strength when encountering problems. Yes, they do. The world teaches us to rely on our own strength. That's when we always say, oh, I got it, or I can do this, or I can handle that, but you can't handle nothing, and you ain't got nothing. Sorry. However, biblical wisdom teaches us that God's grace and power gives us strength in the most trying circumstances. I'm going to read that one more time right there. Because I need his strength this morning. I need his strength every day. But I definitely need his strength this morning and these few days to come. However, biblical wisdom teaches us that God's grace and power gives us strength in the most trying circumstances. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Therefore, we can move in confidence, recognizing that we never face trials alone. Our weakness becomes opportunities for God to reveal his power, strengthening and supporting us. We can then use our struggles to offer praise to God, giving thanks for his goodness and sharing these encounters with others. Let me say that again. We can then use our struggles, what's hard for us, what we've been fighting, what we feel like we're never going to overcome, when it's going to stop. My struggles to offer praise to God. Offer praise to God in the midst of, I still want to praise God. In the midst of, I still want to bring my promise to you. In the midst of, I still want to offer my plate to you because I can't carry it. And it's full. I ain't eating out for it no more. Weaknesses, but your cross to carry too. Weaknesses become opportunities. Okay, we can then use our struggles and to offer peace to God, everything. Okay, and sharing these encounters with others so that they can come to experience His love. Now, the question is, when have you tried to overcome a struggle on your own? Question. Y'all need to participate with me this morning. Question. Never alone. Remember the foot. Miss Angela. Yes, I do remember the footprints. I was trying to see did I have that picture in here. But no, but I remember the footprints. When you're walking along in sand and you only see one set of footprints and you so much can happen and you go back to God and ask him, God, you said you would always walk with me. Why I only see one set of footprints in the sand? And God said I had to carry you in your times of weaknesses when you couldn't go no farther. I carried you. So you're going to only see my footprints because you was on my shoulder or my back or somewhere because you was on your last leg. Now, let me tell you about that when you say, when have you tried to overcome a struggle on your own? Every day. Every day. I try to overcome some, fix some, or some on my own. I was every day thinking that I'm the problem solver and I'm doing a bit of good. How can you look to God for strength? Instead of depending on Ebony, thinking Ebony can fix it, I need to call on the one that can fix all things. That's in my book. That's what I think, which I think. Okay, Miss Virginia says she casts all her cares on him because I know he cares for me. God is carrying you. Yeah, he carrying me and he carrying us. So he's carrying us. Now the prayer is, Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for being the source of my strength. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for being the source of my strength and guiding me each day. That's the prayer. That's the word. That's the question. Then nobody answer the question. Y'all don't ever answer the questions. Okay. So that was April the 3rd. Finding strength in God. Now, what is y'all word for today? And mine gonna be press on. Press my way through. Because I didn't even honestly feel like talking this morning. But I had to press on towards my mark and do what I was called or asked to do or what I started to do. I can't change choices in the middle of the race because I'm having a bad day. You don't stop giving God his praise because you in your feelings and emotions or you trying to figure out how something gonna go. You don't put God on hold or put him down. That's what you need him even more. When you don't feel like going on, when you don't feel like talking and laughing and playing, when you don't feel like it's gonna get no better, or when you don't have no understanding of things, that's when you need to cry out to him the most. So yeah, we might not want to do a lot of things, especially in our flesh, but we need to override that and let the good outweigh the bad and do what you're supposed to do and do what you're called to do and do what you know you need to do and keep pushing. Don't never give up. Baby, you showed love to the whole world from the funeral to now. You made me check my heart and my love as a Christian. That's the word I say every day. Keep pressing and praying. Pressing. What them all about say? Press my way through. Press my way through. Yeah, I know them old songs had them tunnels saying that. Them men sang them old songs. A lot of them. Word for the day is, yes, Lord, pray for, wait a minute, Alicia said, yes, Lord, pray for my town, Covington, Tennessee. We were hit by a tornado on Friday night. It messed my home up. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Kenny Michael say the word for the day is he's being carried. Brandon Turner, amen. Emily, some are participating. We love, but oh, I do. That's what you're talking about, participating. You're talking about watching the live. That's what you're talking about, Miss Karen. And I don't see him. I see a lot of Miss Chandra Merrick, you late. But I'm blessed. I'm blessed by the best. I'm blessed by the best. I'm blessed this morning. Okay. Something that I can't understand what y'all saying. So what we gonna do about that is what? We're gonna say our prayer. Pray off this face. My muscles was a little tight this morning. I had slept on this side. But it's okay. I see some of the words. So I'm still putting my oil on now. I'm still trusting and believing that God's will be done. I'm still trusting and believing that He's going to heal me completely. He's been my doctor. He's been my nurse. He's been my helpmate. He's been my husband. He's wrapped His arms around me. He's given me strength in my weakest hours. He's let me face the world and situations that I never thought I would have to face. He's given me the strength to do all of these things. He's going to continue to give me strength. I ask you, Lord, to keep me lined up in your will. I'm rubbing this on my nose so this mucus can continue to come down and not be clogged up in my nose so they won't have to do anything to me. And I'm trusting and believing that they don't have to go over here by my eye messing with no plates, taking them loose, taking them out, or anything. Lord, don't let them touch my face. If it's in your will, I'm praying all these things in your mighty name. Amen. I dropped that thought then. Yeah. So we're gonna touch and agree on that. See, we ain't heard them back from them. Yeah, we ain't heard them back from them. They can go on out. We don't need them right now. Yeah, we don't need them. Yeah. So with that, I share. Today is Tuesday, March the 4th. I want y'all to stay prayed up. That's the word I say every day. Keep pressing. I just say that, baby. He's going to have them. Yes, ma'am. What's your name, Bookie? Sean Young. Yes, ma'am. Amen. I touch and agree in Jesus' name. Okay. So today is Tuesday. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I want y'all to stay prayed up because when disaster strikes, oh, you never know if you have time to pray or not. So you need to stay prayed up. I want y'all to take the Lord with you, and the rest will follow. Put on the full armor because we are definitely at war. Now I had my little bag. Now y'all, oh here you go, y'all. I had found this yesterday. The word for the day is ride this thing out with the Lord, put nothing before him. Yeah, baby, that's so true. That's so true. But when you ride out for the Lord, and baby, you better be ready to ride to the wheels fall off, because you finna go on the ride of your life. Baby, you better put your seatbelt on. Shit, what them little children used to have on them bicycles, the little helmet and the little pads and all this stuff on, baby, because you don't know what you got ahead of you, baby. You might be finna get slapped down, knocked down, and drugged out on that ride. But he right there with you now. But you going through some stuff. I promise you going to go through some stuff. Now, might be different stuff, but you're going to go through some. Now, who bought me these earrings? I found them yesterday. They was in this little bag. They came in this little bag. I want to know, is the person who sent me this on the live? Because this was one of my gifts in the beginning. But I found it in the kitchen drawer yesterday and put it in my purse. But I said I was going to bring it on here and see if that person was still on here. Yeah, stay prayed up. You better stay prayed up. Press my way through. Now I'm had that song in my head like an old lady all day. Press. Y'all remember, look, y'all, I know y'all remember my ring. Y'all remember my ring? Oh, shoot, it done broke. Y'all remember my ring? I had two on. I don't know who the lady is that sent this. Is she on here? There was so many gifts that was sent. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. There was so many gifts that was sent. And this little necklace thing with the earrings I was trying to untie. There you go. It's sealed. And the earrings don't seem like she on here though. But I did post my information for those that had asked. You had to have security. Yeah, baby, I had to have security. And I went and got insurance on my diamond rings, remember? You remember, Miss Karen? I was scared, baby. I thought they were going to knock my head off for them jewels. Y'all, all these keychains. That mean no. I'm climbing. Oh, I'm going to use this. Yeah, this is beautiful. I'm going to use this for my other key. Then I'm waiting to receive. I'm waiting patiently. He said, well, he said the other day, don't be anxious for nothing. I'm waiting patiently. But this is another keychain. It say happy, and then it say smile. Got little diamonds and stuff on. I'm going to use that. I'm going to leave that right on there because I hope and pray I'm going to put another key on there. If I can stay out there. Okay, ran into some butterflies at the arcade. Oh, we having a time of our life in there. I'm just losing like crazy. Every time I go, it be them butterflies. It was them butterflies yesterday. Look, I found me a gift card, and I don't know if it worked or not. But y'all don't, that lady ain't on here. So y'all don't know what I'm talking about. She ain't on here. I want her to be on here. So I have to keep going through the bag. There's another necklace in here and some more earrings in here. I had to take these out. They was in the drawer too, but these some Chanel earrings. They go on my other page. For the retail page. And yes, I do have an outfit to go with them Chanel earrings. Some sound too, I forget. But these the earrings and stuff that she gave, whoever it was sent me. But I wish you was on here. But I thank you again because I ran across it yesterday. And it made me smile. And I put it in my purse because I wanted to make sure I kept up with it instead of putting it in one of them boxes to show you today. And then let me tell y'all, I did look at some of the comments and anybody yesterday. Y'all, even my Nana inbox me and said, babe, Grandma just noticed that you had your gown on backwards. About 5 of y'all said that, but y'all got to know I don't care right. Y'all better be glad I had on the gown. Now leave me alone. Sure. Yeah. I throw it on backwards. Okay. So I can't get this thing back in here. But with that I share. Inbox me, Chandra. Inbox me. Baby, because these folks on here be doing too much. Doing too much not to be doing that then. So yeah. Now I'm gonna put this stuff up. Now I want y'all to have a blessed day. Take the Lord with you. Please take the Lord with you. Please, please, please take the Lord with you. My earring. This earring. And the rest will follow. Take the Lord with you and the rest will follow. All right. Now y'all have a blessed day and I will talk to you all later.